I'm going to move on to a question from a listener called Pete. He opens his message in big letters with, "May I beg the woodwind section's indulgence?" This starts with a story. In the late 90s, Pete says, my late father was one of the foremen at Dunlop Tyres in Washington, in the northeast of England. One of his fellow foremen was very excited about the imminent arrival of his new car, a top-spec Daewoo Nexia.
Oh.
He would often regale the team with its surprising amount of equipment, long warranty and free servicing, all for a rock-bottom price. Unfortunately, his was a special order car with some optional extras added, so delays in its arrival began. Doubly unfortunate for this gentleman was his co-worker, my dad, John. My father possessed many exceptional qualities, one of which was being a bit of a wordsmith, and he was ahead of the game with computers. And finally, he was also a witty old bugger. He started drafting letters on Daewoo letterheads he created by lifting logos from the primitive Daewoo website and sending them to his colleague. At first, it was general apologies for delay. Next, that the rear door flange deliveries had been delayed as they were manufactured in a facility in North Korea and the paperwork had snagged up. Wrong-sized grommets, batteries supplied with a capacity of only 9.5 volts, and so on. The poor chap was livid. And then the crescendo. A final letter arrived. Unfortunately, the car transport ship has succumbed to an excessively large tropical storm 3 days out of port. However, the Daewoo export team has managed to charter a Norwegian salvage barge and are hard at work recovering the Nexia with a team of highly skilled saturation divers working around the clock. Once recovered, the UK team will be on hand to sort out any remedial work that saltwater ingress has caused.
Oh my gosh.
My dad's co-worker was apoplectic. Finally, after telling everyone on the shift of his plight, one of the other foremen, in between tears of laughter, stool-pigeoned my father's prank. The sign-over sheet that night read only, John, FOAD. I'll leave you to fill that one in.
I know what that is.
Yes, okay, right.
And yes.
So, Pete's question, excellent story, by the way, Pete, thank you for that. But Pete's question is, what's the best prank involving a